Hello. Is my microphone working? I didn't check. Is my background music working? Yes. Yeah, apparently that's working. It was responding exactly when I was speaking. I'm like, wait. Okay. How is everybody doing? I am still a little bit warm, but it's not the worst right now. I think outside it's basically 60, low 60, mid 60. I calculated quickly for people who use Fahrenheit. So I think it was 17, and I have no browser ready yet. Oh, I could check it on my phone how much it is, right? And why am I getting another message? Steam version. Okay, cool. Somebody wants to play Age of Empires 2 with me this month. And I'm like, okay, now I need to get my laptop ready so I can play it. Because I haven't played it in like forever. 17 C and F. 17. What's 1U? 1U is not no value. 62.6. And currently it feels like low 70 to me. So it still feels warm around here. Maybe, yeah, the air is not getting out. The warm air is trapped inside the building, and yeah, that's what. Also, the white balance is off. Oh, that's I have really big on screen currently. Commercials going. I also have the soccer match on. Spain against Austria. Just to keep an eye on it and not look it and do nothing. We're gonna play a game today. Since my favorite animal is koalas, I had to have this expansion for Endangered. Luckily, I already had Endangered, so I didn't have to buy everything because that would have been expensive. But yeah, I'm getting quite fishing now. I saw bottom cards, so I have to shuffle them again. Yeah, the goal is to save the koalas, and to do that, I'm gonna play it easy. I have to get three. Look at their names. 3 votes. Yeah, for ambassadors, right? To say yes. Normally you have to get 4, and I have like 9 rounds to do it in. So yeah, the goal is to figure out which game, which tactic is the best. It has separate phases. Basically, use your dice, well, roll your dice, use your die value on action cards. And in a two-player game, if somebody's already there, that means that the next person going there has to have an higher value, but it doesn't say if I can go to the same HP twice. I forgot to look that up. Can I go to the same HP twice? Then another die already on the action. You may not place a die on an action if your own die is already there. Okay, so I cannot use twice the same action with the exception for one, which is the social media campaign. Love social media, right? Shall we just go to the board and see what's up? So this is the board. This is the main board for the main game. The koalas come from the expansion like this card. The prime minister comes from the expansion. Some people are complaining like this doesn't look like a prime minister, but more like an environmental politician or specialist or something. This is, by the way, the female side or female side. You don't know how they identify, and yeah, if you flip it over, you get the male side. Though this looks more feminine than this one. The other ones is always this way is male and this way is female, and now I'm not entirely sure. Could be either. It's not really clear, and well, basically it does not really matter for the gameplay. So yeah, we have up till here to get 3 of these 6 to a yes. That's the easy mode. Hello Wim, how are you doing? If I don't make it, I have 1 extra year to hopefully make it, but I cannot end the game earlier. It's not like I can, oh, I have it done here. No, I have to survive all the way up to here because that's for 2 player, and then I'm playing 2-handed because that's how solo mode works. Yeah, that has to be there when I have a vote, and that means that 3 of the 6 have to vote it yes. For the Prime Minister, I chose the special action taxes. Because we do love our taxes, right? Your back doesn't agree with me. Well, maybe you should have better arguments for your back. Just saying. Once per your own turn, 1 player may give you $1 million. If they do, then you may draw a card. So that's cool because the more cards you have, the more options you have to play on the table. And this is Angel Investment. This is the Philanthropist. This one, not sure if it comes from, I think it comes from the base game, but I'm using the card that comes with new species, which is an expansion. Once per your own turn, you may give another player 2 million. So if I can give 1 million during his turn and then 2 million during my own turn. Cool. Then that player may then pay 1 million to search their deck for 1 card and put it in their hand. Shuffle and then shuffle their deck. So yeah, if I'm looking for a specific card, I can see which cards they have. This one is Go to Work, which is an action that gives you just 2 million. And this is Canvassing, pay 3 million, then add 3 influence to 1 ambassador. So just 1 the same. So this one also needs money. So basically we need to make sure you get a lot of money because influence, which are these cubes, determine each card has a certain threshold that you need to go over to make them vote yes. And that means it's influence and maybe some other thing that you might need to have done. And this one says donate. If any player rolls any die, you may pay 2 million and add 1 or subtract 1 from that die. Okay, there's a continuous effect. Okay. And continuous, is it still played over here in the action section or in front of you? And lay it in front of your own play area. This will provide an ongoing benefit. Okay, so we need to make a bigger play area because I also want to see my hands. Okay. Not sure how many, how low can I go with this? About that, okay. Otherwise I have to keep them in hand because space limited. This will fill up with action cards. To collect 4 million, discard an action or continuous card from play. You may choose this card, but you do get 4 million, but you have to get rid of another card. And these 4 are solid. Those are there. And basically that's it. So when everybody had a turn, go here. So you use your dice to go to a certain point. So at the beginning of your turn, you roll your dice and then you place them. Then you see if there's offspring. That only happens when 2 koalas are at the same spot. And then, oh, forget, offspring goes to a spot adjacent, right? On empty space that's adjacent to the mating pair. Yeah. Okay. Then we get a destruction phase, and that's the whole thing that we're doing right here. We are deforesting. Well, basically we're removing all the eucalyptus trees where they live in. Or maybe they don't live in the eucalyptus, but they do eat the eucalyptus. And that happens by rolling some dice and then placing this. If I place it over that, then the creature is gone. And we don't want that. We want to keep them as long as possible. But yeah, if they are grouped together to mate, That means both are gone. So there's a tricky point in, I have to grow the population, but if they're together, then it's going to be risky. And then my scenario sheet, which is this one, tells me how to do that. Then the impact phase, draw an impact card and do whatever it says on there. Then the upkeep phase, you draw a card back into your hand, and the turn marker goes to the next player. Well, basically the other player. And then in the voting here, as soon as we're there, we're gonna see if 3 people voted yes. If not, yay. 1. When will we lose? Well, if we reach this one and we didn't get 3 votes or 4 votes, well, obviously, then we lose the game. If we ever have just 0 or 1 animal on the board, because 1 animal cannot reproduce, they are not asexual. And if I need to place a destruction tile and there is no more space for it. And this destruction is even worse than the tiger. And to be fair, I have never won any scenario of Endangered. Not even coming close to one. So don't expect a W from me today. I will do my utmost best. But if I'm done early, I will. And now I have to look where I put it. Where did I put it? Oh, it's under my phone. I also got this one with the Kickstarter rifle. So a little escape room puzzle that we can do. It's for 1 player and up, and you can help me then to solve puzzles. Sounds cool? I thought so. So yeah, it's just 18 card puzzle game. We can do that. We can beat it. Let's on there. Okay. Just roll a die to see who goes first. Odd, even. Very easy. Even. The Prime Minister goes first. So we roll dice for the Prime Minister. A 1, 2, and a 4. So 1 is hard to place, but if it's already there, it opens up the action for another. Play 1 card from your hand. It's an action card that I can place. Well, you need a lot of money to do something. But collect 4 million is always nice, because I know some cards ask for money to have a lot of money, so that means we have to raise funds. So I will use the 1 here, because then the other one has to have a 3 or higher in a 2-player game, so then it can go there as well. And I will play public transportation, and then I have a 2. I will move 1 animal. The question is which animal. So during the deforestation, choose a row or row or column. So 1 row or line that contains both a deforestation tile and a koala. If there are no such lines, first add a deforestation tile to a row or column containing a koala. Then roll both black and orange dice. Whichever die is lower determines the quantity of deforestation tiles to be placed in the chosen line, a maximum of 3. Well, the dice go from 1 to 6, so 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like, yay. That's not good. Hey Iron Soul, how are you doing today? And each tile is placed 1 at a time and must be placed adjacent to another deforestation tile. And as you can see, if there is 1, then it's only placed for 5. So the first time I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of safe. The second time I'm like, not so much. And as you can see, if I keep rolling 3s, that board will fill in quickly. But yeah, I will move this koala here, so I have hopefully a chance on offspring. I'm doing actually quite good. The heater hasn't left the building yet, still warm inside the house, but it's doable. So yeah, I'm doing already. And then next week we have another heat wave coming. Yay! I'm guessing Belgium also has one. Then 4. Where do I place the 4? Gain 1 million. Then the philanthropist also gains 1. And since I'm not a philanthropist, that works. So I will gain 1 million. And the philanthropist gains 1 million. And that means your turn is done. So next up is offspring. We take the offspring die. I have 1 set, so I have to roll a 1 or lower. So basically, sometimes I don't know that the Telemans Hyperisto, but then sometimes players are running hard into feet and nothing happens. Yeah, I sometimes I don't get it either. So I have to roll a 1 or higher, then I get an offspring. So the more I group them together, the more better chance I have of gaining offspring. So there is that. So I need to roll a 1 or lower. Please, a 4, no offspring. So that didn't happen. Then destruction phase. Okay. I already choose a row and or column that contains a deforestation tile and a koala. Since I have no deforestation tiles on the board yet, that didn't happen. If there are no such lines, first add a deforestation tile to a row or column containing a koala. Yeah. I think then I have enough space. If I go here, then I have 2 and yeah, I could do it anywhere that I have a crossover with. I could place it here, but then I can only choose this line. Because I cannot choose this one because there's no koala here. Here I have options. So yeah, then roll both dice, choose the lower value and place that many deforestation. So deforestation goes really fast in Australia. A 1 and a 2. Oh, it's just a 1. Okay, I will place this one here. We did that. Lucky us. Then it's the impact phase. Reveal the top card. Limited habitat. It's a persistent attachment, and attachments are new. This says something over here. Type attachment. Europe. All attachment cards are persistent impact card. When an attachment card is played from the impact deck, it will be signed to a player's action card, not the basic actions shown here. So I have 3 action cards where I can place it. Based on the following criteria, assign the attachment card to an action card with the fewest number of attachment cards to it. Well, that's all 3. So okay. If there's a tie, the player chooses with one with the fewest. Okay. If there are no action cards in play, well, there are 3. We started with 2 already. Discard any attachment card that are played. Okay, so I have to attach it to one of these. And it says limited habitat. Koalas live in the eucalyptus forest of the southeastern and eastern Australia. And this, and I will zoom in a bit on it, as you can see, is a koala hugging a lantern post. That's not a tree that is hugging right now. So yeah, that's definitely limited habitat. So what does it do? At the end of each turn, if this action does not have one of the active players' dice on it, lose 1 koala. So, okay. I will put it on this one because this one has a die on it. But that means that I have to keep selecting that thing to make sure that there are dice on it at the end of the turn. Okay, upkeep phase, draw 1 card. What did we draw? Go to work, gain 2 million. I like that. We need money. I need a way to flip over one of these, because if I cannot do that, then we have an issue. So I need to know what scores them, and since the first influence must be placed on this ambassador, I want to flip this one over as well. This one, well, I'm not, let's zoom out. This one is new. It's during setup it says replace one of the green ones with a red one. The red ones are new. I believe one is Australia and the other one is New Zealand. So draw one card. Pick a player with a turn marker to go next. If they're not supported, the year ends. Well, the year didn't end yet. So this die is already there, so you're safe for that happening. You roll your dice. What are you rolling? A 1, 2, and a 5. Well, let's start with play a card from your hand, because that's nice that we can do that. Or move an animal so I can protect. I can pay 1 million to remove one tile. That's also nice. Keep the destruction happening. This one says discard 2 cards from your hand and then you can put 2 influence, but then I need to see what's going on. I will go here first. Play a card from your hand. I will play this one. Go to work. I'll put that here. Yeah, you're a koala. Go to work. It's played. And I will take 2 million. I will only take 1 so far. I'll only take 1. And then I will pay the other one to remove the destruction tile. Okay, 1 or lower, because I need a baby koala. It's a 6. That's definitely not working. Then, well, doesn't really matter which way I choose. Lowest value, it's a 3. That's not good. 1, 2, 3. It's filling up very quickly. Draw a card. Add 1 influence to 1 ambassador. That's a nice action. Adding influence. But I want to flip over an ambassador. Which symbol do I need for that? Play card, ambassador card. I don't know which one it is. Okay. So that's it. The year is over. Everybody played. We're going to year 2. You don't have to go first, because if you go first, then that die will stay there. So I think I will do that. You're going first right now. Oh, I forgot to do an impact, by the way. Oh, it's another one. And the end of the turn, yeah, well, I put it on go to work. Gaining money. It's important. Ooh, 4, 5, 6. Those are nice values. Yeah, I can move this koala here, but that doesn't protect this koala right now, to be honest. But I need to move that koala, so I will place this one here, that koala here. I do have to play the gain money card. You want to play a card from your hand, add 1 influence, or play. No, I really don't want to. Now I'm wondering if I discard an action that's on the board, does the... Oh wait, this one says more, by the way. place a deforestation tile adjacent to another deforestation tile. So this improves. So if I collect 4 million and then discard this action, does this get removed as well? If the action card attachment card is assigned to this play, the attachment card will be reassigned to another action as though it was just played from the impact card. Ah! So basically they stay in the game. So I can't, I was like, yeah, if I choose this one, then I get rid of that one. But if there are none to place it on, then it's cool. Another fight she's in now. She is winning. I doubt it. I doubt it. Still 0-1, 1-0, right? 1-0. Cannot go here. I did move you here, but yeah, I want to move them closer to each other. Basically, I want them all to the other side of the board so that they can just do that. I like the other actions that are there. Gain 1 million or draw a card. Feels like a little bit high, but this is a no limit. You can play whatever you want. So the next die doesn't have to be higher. So I will just draw one card and see what's coming. Discard a card from your hand, then move up to 2 animals, up to 2 spaces each. That's the kind of thing I like. Then I'm gonna play a card and I play this action right here. I'll put it here. So then I discard a card, but then I can action. Okay, I still need to roll 1 or lower because my koalas are not together yet. They are not, well, breeding as they should. It's a 1. I get another koala. You go here. Hey, done. Then deforestation, right? Destruction. I choose this line. 3. Oh no! 1, 2, 3. Not happy with that. Impact. Another placement. In order to use this action, you must first discard a card from your hand. Well, this one would mean I have to discard 2. This one says discard 2, so basically it can only go on this one. This one discards from play, so I discard from my hand and from play. Yikes. At the end, if there is no action die on this one, I forgot to go there. I have to place a deforestation tile. I place one here. I'm not winning. And I gain a card. Okay, which card do I gain? Gain 4 million once. I can play it, just get 4 million and that's it. I need something to show me those ambassador cards. That once per turn, you may give another player 2 million. Then that player may pay 2 to search their deck. Let's do that. I will pay you 2, but you pay 1 back and then search the deck that gives you an ambassador card. Remove influence from an action and discard a persistent impact card from play. Pay 4 million. For each million spent, add 1 influence to that ambassador. And choose an ambassador. And choose an ambassador. Choose 1 ambassador. Play is a destruction pile on empty space on the board. Nice. So I have no cards that says. Am I forgetting something? Ambassadors. How do you flip over ambassadors? It's 2-0 now. Oh, yeah, you're right. Ambassadors. To reveal, you must take an action that allows you to play influence on an ambassador. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I have to place an action to an ambassador. Okay, I have one of those cards, so you also have one. Pay up to 4 million and place them all on one app. Just this one. Sign petition. Then we can flip over any ambassador. Okay. You did that. Now it's your turn. You don't have any money. So it's your turn. Take these dice. I have to have a die there and a die there. Five, 5, and a 6. Oh, that's gonna be rough because I play 5 here. So in a 2-player game, it says you have to be 2 higher than the die there, but it says a star, and the stars mean yeah, that one has no limits. At least 2 higher, but that means that it's a 6. That's oh man. Well, I will have the die there, so I will do that. Gain 1 million. And give 1 million to the philanthropist. Done. Then you go here and gain 2 million. Nice. Now you have a lot of money to use. Then I need to play a card, but that will not reveal something yet. I have to have this one, otherwise I put them. I can ignore it and not gain the 2 million and just I cannot play a card from your hand because that's not that's not possible. Also, do I want to move an animal? Maybe. Let's do that. That's too higher, so move an animal. You move out of the way here. There you go. Which means I have to roll 2 now to get more koalas. Okay. Let's do this. 2. Yay! I get 2 koalas. Okay. I put one here and I put one here. Here. Cool. That works. I'm happy with that for now. And then I have to pick this row because that's 1, 2, 3 if I roll 3. Otherwise I'm screwed. And I rolled double 3s. Why? 1, 2, 3. That happened. Okay. We have had that. Then impact. Instant impact. Lose 1 koala that is part of a mating pair. There you go. 1 koala gone. That was an instant, so that's discarded. Okay. Then draw 1 card and it's you. You get an extra card. Remove 1 influence, then remove 2 destruction tiles that are adjacent to each other. Here we go. Who will go first? Because if you go, you have to go to this one. I'm basically blocking you to always take those actions. You have a lot of money, which should be money for the philanthropist, but yeah, I chose poorly. I will go for the philanthropist first. Set the tokens in the right order. Philanthropist goes first. Take the purple dice. So I cannot do relocate, but I can discard 1 to relocate here. Okay, 3, 5, 6. I will play a 3 to play a card from my hand. Add one influence to an ambassador, which means we can finally flip an ambassador. I will have to go there with a 5. It is no official. Okay, this one says Aboriginal Australians. Each time a player plays a card from the hand, add an influence to this card. This card must vote yes for players to win. So I have to place 11 or more influence on this one. And I have 1. So I need 10 more. Which means I have to play at least 10 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's doable, but I have to play a card each round. Then I have a 6. I cannot play another card. I can discard a card and pay up to 3 million. I don't have that kind of cash. Pay 1 million, then remove a destruction card tile that is not adjacent to an animal. I have that. I will do that. I will remove this one. Thank you very much. No, that may not be the wisest choice. This one leaves 2, this one leaves 3, but yeah, it will kill that one. Or should I move an animal? And then I have to discard a card. Gain 4 million. I really want that card. I cannot move an animal. I can discard and move an animal twice, which means I can make a breeding ground happening here. I can only get 1 koala, so currently I'm not in a rush to do so. I have to move a koala out of the way because, well, not if I do something like this, or let's do this, then I have the option of this one and this one. Then I just don't need to roll higher than 2. So I will do that, pay the 1 million. Okay. Done. Breeding. A 1 would really help right now. It's a 2. Then let's go this way. I don't know why. It's 2. Why did I do that? Because now I'm blocking movement. That's not good. That's not good at all. And then impact. Oh, this one. After you use this action, you may remove a destruction tile that is adjacent to an animal. Oh, I like that. And since I want to do influence, it's after you use an action. Discard 2 cards from your hand, then add 2 influence that can be placed on same or different ambassador. Yeah. I will. Well, move an animal, and then if something's still adjacent to an animal, get rid of that. So yeah, I will place it here. It's not a bad one. There are worse options. Then draw a card. What card are we drawing? Each player gains 1 million. That's just a one-time card, but it's money. Okay, then it's your turn. You have a lot of money. Let's see what you can do with it. Keep in mind, this one gives me destruction, and this one does also bad stuff. 2, 3, and 6. So 2, 3, and 6 means I have options to do other stuff. I will place the 6 here. Everybody both get 1 million. I can live with that. 2, I would say move an animal 1 space. Either this one goes breeding here, and then I have an open space, but yeah, I'm kind of stuck there. I can also play a card, remove 1 influence, then remove 2 destruction tiles, which basically should get. I already have 1 signed petition, but yeah, I need to do more. Gain 2 million. Yeah, that's just nice, but yeah. Add one influence to one ambassador. Remove from the influence. You know, I'm holding a lot of cards. I will go here. For this one, I'm discarding 2 cards, gain the 2 million, and adjust the dice. Those are in the discard pile. And then I can put 2 influence on the same or different. I will see what's over here. Russia, spaces with 1 or more animals plus the influence. So currently that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's good. This one, if any die result is a 5 or a 6, and I can roll 1 die. That's Pakistan. That's trying to help us. It's Pakistan that's trying to help us. For each influence there, I did not play a card, so I did not gain 1 here. So that's a bad choice on my part, I guess. Didn't move an animal, so I just have to roll a 1. It's a 6. And I would say this row, because then I have 2 options. If I get roll a 2, oh, I still have 1 die. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I forgot I still have 1 die. Discard a card. Well, I have to place another destruction. Wait, adjacent to another. Oh, but that means I can fill these spaces. So I'm actually quite good. I would say move an animal 1 space and get more breeding done. So move this one or move that one. That's the choice that I now have. If I move it here, there's a chance I lose both with deforest. Oh no, because then I can do this row. Because that's 1, 2, 3. That will survive. Yay! But I didn't. Did I roll a 2? Well, I re-roll for that. I rolled a 2, so I have 2 koalas happening right now. Yeah, you go here. Maybe this makes more sense. Okay, then this one, because that's 1, 2, 3 options. And of course, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I have to go through them. Oh no. 1, 2, 3. Because I have to do adjacent. Ah, and I lost some koalas. But the koalas are still there, but the deforestation is crawling up to me. Then I have to place another one. I will place that here then, because that doesn't work too much. Oh, I forgot to do the impact. Instant impact. Each player may remove 1 of their action dice from an action card. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah. Not that that really helps, but you have the high value, so. But sure. Okay. That was an okay one. That wasn't too bad. And that means we're moving a year up right now. Okay. Well, you can go here, so you can go first this time. I forgot you got a card. New card. Choose an animal, move up to 3 destruction adjacent to that animal, then lose that animal. Move up to 3 destruction tasks adjacent to that animal, then lose that animal. That's great. It's not something I was hoping for. 554. Oh, those are high numbers. Well, to be safe, I will go here. We both get 1,000,000, so that's good. And one player may give you 1,000,000. Well, that's nice. I want to pay some millions to get stuff done. And I would play a card from. I want to do some. I'm gonna play a card from hand. I will choose an animal, so one-time effect. And this is the only. Well, these have 2 adjacent as well. But this one has 3 adjacent. I will do this. I will do this. Gives me options again. So that's a one-time thing. Then lose that animal, so the animal is gone as well. So basically need to move an animal now. And say you move over here. Okay, please breed, because I need more koalas. 5, that's not working. And I would say this one, because that allows me for 3, at least. And now I roll a 1. Sure. 1. There we go. Impact. Instant impact. You may move one active persistent attachment card from one action card to another. Action card, not an action on the board, even if it already has an attachment. Yay! Let's go here. And spend those nice little millions. I like this one. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. So cool. So now I don't get punished by putting more destruction on the board. Which means you are done. You draw an extra card. But you did play a... No, you did not play a card, did you? Yeah, you did play a card. So 1 goes here. Then it's your turn. 6, 6, and 3. I like that. It's still not enough to move an animal around, but yeah. I would say pay 1,000,000 and remove destruction tile not adjacent to an animal. Sure, I'll remove this one just to clean up a bit. And pay that 1,000,000. And add 1 influence to an ambassador. Space with 1 or 2 animals, that's still good. I need 11 on this one, so I will fill that up. Play 1 card. I don't have that option yet. I can discard 2 and add 2. Place get million. Yeah, I will do that. Discard these 2 and place 2 influence, or the same or different. I would say, yeah, you're at 10. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1. That's 6. That's not enough to do that. But let's see. Reproduction. 1. That's lower than 2. So basically, so what's the issue if you don't have a free adjacent space during offspring? A space that is adjacent to a mating pair. Diagonal spaces are not adjacent, so basically you're mating for fun. I didn't know animals could do that. So that's one must. If there are no empty spaces, the offspring is not produced. So yeah, you go here, so I can trigger that if I want. Oh, now you go here, so I can trigger that if I want to. Because it's 1, 2, 3 that I can place adjacent. This one is a little bit in danger Not what I hoped for, but it is. Like I said, that's 1, 2, 3 spaces. That's basically the only thing I can do safely, because this is a 1, this is a 1, this is 2. If I placed it over here, there's also 1, 2, 3. But then there's no thing to do, so yeah. Okay. I just need to roll lower than 3, please. 1 or something. 4 and a 5. Well, that's 3. Oh yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3. Filling up really nicely now. Not actually what I hoped for. Next. Uh-oh, this is a persistent. So this is bushfires. Sad little koala running away from a burning bush. At the end of each turn, if this action does not have one of the active players' dice on it, place a deforestation tile adjacent to another deforestation tile. I will put you here. Another year done, but this one has to be completed, and it's not right now. And draw another card. What do I get? Speak up for wolves. After any other player rolls a die, you may pay 1 million to re-roll that die. Well, that's how you can help other people for continuous effect, but we're getting close. This one is a lucky one. This one is just make sure they're mating right now. You have a lot of money. Can I not do anything with that money? Spend money to do this or something. Pay 1 million and draw 1 card and play 1 card. I like that. That means I have to play 1 card. Okay. Let's do that. Play 1 card from your hand. I will play this card from my hand. Then I will play a 2 on it. I will play 1 million. And get another card, and I will immediately play 1 card. Once, place a destruction tile on empty space on the board. 1 player may play an action card. 1 player may play a continuous card. And 1 player may play a once card. Reach across the aisle. Yeah. I will say I will use this one. Remove 2 influence. I'll place this one to remove 2 destruction tiles that are adjacent to each other. So I will remove 1 influence here. Just me. At some point I have to place influence there, but yeah. And 2 adjacent tiles. I will say these 2. So that gives me options. Okay, offspring, because now I can place offspring. That was my whole goal. 2 or less. It's 2. The last 2 koalas have entered the board. Do I want to put you here, here, or here? I will put you here. I don't know why, but I will put you there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 100. That's 8 spaces. That's enough for you. As long as they all survive, that's enough. And I have survived for 3 more years. Currently, whose turn is it? It's your turn. Did I do 1 miscalculation? Yes, because I did not do that. Players lose 1 koala. Well, let's lose 1 from the mating pair because it's in the way. But also I have to place a destruction tile. I'll place that one here. I made a boo-boo. But yeah, I forgot I have to do deforestation as well. This is technically not there. I will choose you because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to go. And you get 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and now I'm saying yes. The other one is full. I don't like it, but it's full. And then an impact. Impact. Ah, another one. In order to use this action, you must first discard a card from your hand. Well, gain the 2 million. We have money enough right now. Okay, it's purple's turn. This one does not have. I have to place deforestation, much like this one, so I have to go here. Have to go here. That's a given. And those are nice ones, so I can put some one here. Add 1 influence to an ambassador. Yay, I will do that. And I will gain 1 million. What am I going to do with the sticks? I cannot play a card from my hand. That's kind of limiting right now. And I can discard 2 cards from my hand and place up to 2 best tiles, which I am going to do. How many things are on there? 8 right now. So we're getting closer. But I have to discard both of my cards. And then I draw a new one. At the end of the turn, I draw a new one. First, reproduction, just a 1. I don't need more. That's a 1. Yeah, fill. No, that gives me option to 3, so I will do that. Like I said, that gives me an option for 3 at the most. And it is 3. I'm also running out of tiles now. No, I only... Oh, man. I'm really running out of tiles. Not good, not good, not good, not good. And impact, please. Instant impact. 1 player may pay 2 million to discard an active persistent attachment from play. Yes. You have money. Pay 2 million. When I don't want to lose a koala. So yeah, I will play this one. Still, I just I knew I will do that action anyway, but this one, yeah, I will discard this one. Okay, that was a semi-positive. Hey Cosmic, good to see you. I hope Croatia wins to Portugal though, but Portugal, Spain, quarter also sounds like Phil. That's true. Oh, it's 3-0 already? Oh yeah, you're right. I totally missed it. It's also almost done. But I'm for the team with the 2 big red banners on their flag. Okay, okay. Next year. Now to make smart choices. I can leave them here, so you have more options to go anywhere you want. So yeah, we go for the politician first, or the prime minister. It definitely needs to play a card, because I need 3 more there and they cannot go there. 2, 2, and a 3. Those are my options. Place destruction tile. No, I will just play 1. I play another influencer card. That's nice. I will play a 3 on this one, which I did play a card, so that one goes here. Then I will play another one here. That's 10. And then this one will go here, because I have to remove 1 to remove at least 2 tiles. two adjacent ones. So I'll remove these two because then I have options this way for 3. No, no, I will remove this one because then I also have options for reproduction. Well, I don't have any reproduction, but I want the space to have. That will. I will go for this line. Hopefully I don't roll a 3 because then that koala is a goner. It's a 3 and a 3. So we lost another koala, which means it's not enough for that one. Okay. Limited habitat at the end of each turn. If that does not have one of the player's active dice on it, lose 1 koala. That's not something we want, so we're gonna put it over here. Sign petition. One of the active players' dice on it. Well, I've been playing that wrong the entire time. It has to be the die of the active player, so the active player has to go there. Oh, I've been cheating. Yeah, the second game, I don't know what Jesus has to do with it, but yeah, the second game is really late. Okay, I'll place that on this one, then I can put an active die on it. Okay, let's play this correctly now. Value 1, 1, 1, 2, and 3. I can only vote here, so I need to get. Yeah, I need to survive at least 2 more years and basically 3 more turns. You go here. Just remove 1 cube. Oh no, I can add 1 cube to an ambassador. Just to be safe, because I want to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have enough, but yeah, I might lose another koala soon-ish. I hope not, but yeah. By the way, you forgot to get. You did get a card. What is this? Continues any play time player rules? Nah, that's not good. That's not good. I have to go here. Give myself 1 million. I can get 2 million to you, and then you can look for a card in the deck if you want to use it, and then shuffle the deck. I don't know. I can remove 1, then remove permanent. I will use that one. If you really want to play that one. Oh no, you're rich. You're gonna play this one. It's a once thing, but yeah, that's definitely. Then shuffle the deck, right? Yep. Shuffling the deck. Okay. Because this is a good one. Pay up to 4 million, and for each million spent, add 1 influence to that ambassador. So I can play it on 1 ambassador. And since I might be losing koalas, well, I only have 1 tile left, so that's not helpful either. I cannot go here to destroy something. I have to pay 1 million. And remove a tile that's not adjacent to an animal. Move this one. At least that gives me some options to survive. And I will roll at least 1. So I have to keep removing. I'm not the active player, so this does happen. I will lose a koala. No, not that one. I will lose that koala. And I have to place 1 on the. And that one goes here. So, breeding. Just you. 6, that's not happening. This one needs 3 more. 2 more. Impact. Instant impact. One player may pay 2 million to discard an active permanent. Yep, we're gonna do that. You can play that pay that 2 million. By the way, I was not the active player, so I lose another koala. What's this one? I will drop this one because I don't like it. That one's gone. So I have to put something here, but that's okay. Now it's purple's turn, so purple is gonna do that. Well, I have lost weeks to watch this. It seems I'm going back to work and internet in the place I live in the Netherlands. Is what? It seems I'm going back to work and internet in the place I live. Well, that shouldn't be place specific unless you're really in the middle of nowhere. Then it's just basically your provider that sucks. Because the Netherlands has one of the best internet connections ever. So, you go here. Since you're a philanthropist, you only get 1 million. That's done. I don't want to play a card. So I will play this one to add an influence. Yeah, discard 2 cards, but I don't have 2 cards to discard. You know what? I will do this one. Discard this card, move an animal up to 2 spaces. Yay! Do this. More breeding options. And then for the 5, gain 1 million. Nope. I'm already active there, so that's good. Oh, after you use this action, you may remove a destruction tile that's adjacent to an animal. Ooh. I will remove this one, because that gives me options to, well, 3, but I only have 2 tiles there, so I need to get rid of more tiles. So yeah, get rid of the cube and get rid of 2 adjacent tiles. I will get rid of these 2 adjacent tiles. Okay. First, breeding. 2 or lower. 4. That's not working. Then I choose this one. 2. I can live with 2. 2. And impact, please be kind. Instant, each player may remove 1 of their action dice from an action card. Well, not this one. And since it doesn't, they may, so it doesn't need to, because well, you're blocking this one with a 5, so maybe do this. But yeah, that's basically it. And next year, we're almost in the voting year, people. We're almost there. You don't have enough money, but you get 1 million because that's allowed in your turn, and then you get this one because you may use this twice. Okay. After this, there's a voting year, so we have to survive this year, but the board is almost full. That's not good. That's not good. 4, 4, 5. I will put the 4 over here to save that one. Then you get 1 money and you get 1 money, and this is just free money. Then I'm gonna play a card. I will play this once, pay up to 4 million, which I have, and spend it all on 1 ambassador. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not enough. Yeah. Since I play the card, I can do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Dick, Femke uit Lelystad. Daar gaat Dick. Kijk eens even. Oh,
Hey, Panda Angel!
Nou, Dick in orde, mensen. Dick.
Thank you for that
We gaan even
read.
kijken naar de herhaling. Kijk eens even naar
Look
de
at me
fantastische
flying.
pofloflanding van Dick, mensen. Ja, kijk eens
Get it with
even.
my
Daar
knees.
gaat die boom. Ik
It's a
zei
panda
al,
raid. Thank you for that raid. I am so losing right now. But I played this once. So you're ready to go. You're almost ready to go. I have to survive for another year. And I don't see that happening. I have to get rid of course, I have to go here. Remove one cube. I can remove and remove two adjacent. I will do this because that's my best bet that I have right now. Okay, I need offspring. Please give me offspring. That's not a valid roll. Well, that's not enough. Then this one. Please a low number. It was almost a 2. The dice needs to be flattened. Yeah, it's a 5 and a 6, which means all 3 go here. And then the impact is persistent impact. I've used this action. You may remove the tile. Yeah, I will do this one. I like that. Okay, there's an active die over here, and that's the only one that triggers. Yes, cool. Cool. Next up, the philanthropist. Basically needs a 6 to go there, otherwise I lose a panda. Not panda, koala, sorry. The other fake bear. I don't have a 6. I cannot go there, so I will lose the koala. And I have to place a destruction tile. And I cannot go here because that's too high. I have an issue. Yeah, I really have an issue right now. That's not good. Because that means I have no I cannot go there. I will gain a destruction tile. So I'm basically losing this game now. Because I have to make it one more turn. Is there any way possible that I can... Yeah, I can go here. Why are you out of cards? You should have gotten at least one card at the end of your turn. Reveal the top card of the impact deck, then discard it and put it... Discard it or put it back on top. Well, that's nice. One, I cannot play it. And the one that I'm choosing for that action. The philanthropist pays 1 million, then you draw one card and add 1 influence to 1 ambassador. That's a nice card to play. I will play that here. I will send you there, and then I say you pay 1 million. Sure. Then you draw 1 card. I will draw 1 card. And ambassador. And since I play the card, that card goes here. That's cool. And that means and I draw 1 card, right? And I did that, and the card says discard both this volunteer card and 1 active persistent impact card. Yeah, I should have done that more. I only have the 5 left. Gain 1 million or draw 1 card. Ooh, I cannot play the card, so it's basically my last turn. I am going to lose. And as one after you use this action, you may remove this. Oh, I might survive if I do this one. I may move an animal up to 2 spaces. You join that group. I'm okay with that. But I have to discard a card. Well, that's not going to happen. So, done. But after I use it, I can remove 1 tile. Now I have to be smart about it. I think I will remove this one. Because smart is not one of my things. Okay, first, reproduction. I need 2 or lower. 5 doesn't help. Then this row, I need 2 or lower, basically. 4. And I lost because I have to place 1, 2. I don't have a third to place, which means I lost. That deforestation, I'm not happy with that. How that goes in this one. It goes way faster than it does with the tiger. But still, I got pretty close. Then the impact would have been, oh wait, at the end of each turn, if this action does not have an active tile, place dice on it, then I have to place another deforestation. So that would have killed me anyway. Okay. Oh man, this is hard. Like I said, I never beaten this one. I have never beaten this one. So big question is, I did this one in like an hour, little under an hour. By the way, this I had ice cubes in it, like this much. That was before the stream. At the beginning of the stream, it was already melted. I doubt it's even cool. It is interesting. It's more luck based than pandemic. I think, yeah, it's more closer to Flashpoint, because you don't know exactly how much you're gonna roll, and there are different scenarios. There are so many. Let's see if I can get them all, because I have split them all up. So the new expansion comes with the Great Barrier Reef, the giant barred frog scenario, and the bunyip, which is a fake creature. And then the base game also has, well, I got the butterfly, but with the butterflies I have the leopard, but that's not the card for it. So the tiger, which is the original set. Do I have more over here? Yeah, I have. Which one is this one? I cannot see this one. It's so hard if you cannot read the card. Oh, the sea otter, that's from the base game as well. This is the new species, so that comes with polar bear, sea turtle, elephant, California condor, devil's hole pupfish scenario, jaguar tapir, and there's also another one, and let's see, I don't see it right now in here. So where is that expansion? It's a smaller expansion. I don't see it right now. Where did I put that one? I don't see it right now, but there's also a panda expansion. So I know I have it, but I don't see it as quickly because the box is a mess. So there's also a panda expansion for this one, the great big panda. And I do have it, but I don't know where I have it. So and I did fit the new creatures into the first expansion into the base box, but this one does not fit. I doubt it will fit. So I said at the beginning of the stream, if I go through this pretty quickly, well, I did it in an hour, which is basically the time it says for it. I could do this small little endangered rescue 8-card escape room type thing. If chat wants me to do this and wants to join in on the puzzle, then I can do this. I will just quickly clean up the stuff, or at least move it to the side, and then we can do this. Because that's easily done. It's just moving all the cards. But I got pretty far. I have had games that I was beaten in turn 4, but that's not good. Let's see. And this one. Oh, the Prime Minister with the blue dice. So they did do other dice because normally you can just get a normal D6. This one has numbers instead of pips, and the 6 is a flag. I don't know why, but they did. And these are all from here. So does chat want to join in on a little escape room, or are you like, oh, spoilers, please don't? That's also an option. I can see that. If you don't want me to do that. Let's move the koalas out of the way. But I would have most likely, I definitely would have made this one. This one was close to being done, and this one I was really close to be done. So I didn't want to flip over these. Let's see what these were. So 14 cards in play. Action plus continuous. So I had, this one was pretty easy to do. Cards in hand. Well, that would have been rough because I was discarding. Player money. Well, early in the game I had a lot of money, then I spent it all. I did spend all of it. But these are a lot of persistent cards for... Did I get more? There were 3 more coming. That's a lot. It's not easy to get rid of. So, and this is permanent on the board, by the way. So shall we do a small little escape room type game? I will change the title, but not the box cover. Maybe not even the title. And the other side, by the way, is a watery area for all the water-based creatures that you're gonna play with. So, yeah. Okay. So for this one, we have this right here. Now I have to make sure that I see the browser as well. As you can see, there are a lot of these small ones. They have all the holiday hijinks things. Those are a lot. I have played the Galapagos penguin. I did not do the lemur leaf frog. Most of them are hijinks, but we're gonna play this one. So the Tasmanian Devil. Okay, greetings detective. Leave the deck face down. When instructed, take a card. You may find it in the deck and turn it face up. Now, first, let's get the cards out of the deck. You're not seeing this right now, but I'm carefully opening the package. It's not my favorite type of package. It still has the band on it. Okay, how to play. When the website instructs you to take a card, find it in the deck and turn it face up so everyone can read it. Cards may contain puzzles to solve right away, information you will need for a future puzzle, or both. Puzzles are indicated by a magnifying glass icon. When you see an icon on the card, you may click Enter Answer on the website and type in a word or phrase. The website will tell you whether you are correct and what to do next. Parts of more than one puzzle may be on the same card. Some puzzles rely on outside facts you might not have memorized. These are available on the website and will not affect your score if you look at them. Hints stuck? You can ask the website for hints. And they are organized by card number. Get started. When all players are ready to go, take cards 1 and 2, click start on the website and begin solving. Have fun. So that's what we're gonna do. Take cards 1 and 2. Let's see how that looks on screen. So just go quickly here. And here I'll take cards 1 and 2. You're out doing field work. Oh, well, let's play start, because apparently there's a timer, I guess. Yep, that's the timer. You're out doing field work and just finished collecting Tasmanian devil saliva samples. What's the status of your notes? Time, and that's a value that you can calculate. No adults in the group. Weight, something point something kilogram. Height, something centimeters. Distance traveled, something kilometers. Date, authorization. This is a letters only field. So, okay. Well, the height is 29 centimeters, so that's the N. I should have gotten myself a little notebook. I could solve the puzzles. Do I have a notebook handy? I have. Just 1 second. Do I have a pause button? I have a pause button. I will pause. I will be right back getting a notebook. And I'm back, and with little, I actually mean little. It's the size of a card. So, the time, where does it say time on this thing? You know what? You want to join in? Let's zoom in. And if you cannot read, I can zoom in even more. Well, it's not the most legible because let's zoom out just that. It's still not the best. So the time, where do we have time? Group 5 tables of 4 kilograms. Saliva sample collected from female. Sample collected at 3 p.m. Remember to change to 24 hours, filling in the log. So 3 p.m. would be 1500 for the non-Americans among you people. Well, they know that. Number of adults in the group. They said so. They are a group of 5 devils total. 4 are babies, so that's 1. Then weight is ... something, so that's 6.8, and it should say AEGHT, and it's 6 dot, so we have 1G. This is letters only field. Okay. Then the height is 29, and that should come out like this. So 29. Distance traveled, it said here, tracked from kilometer marker 5.2 to kilometer marker 6.5. So that is 1.3. So that's 1.3 kilometers, and then the date is December 15th. So it says here, it's a signet. That would be the word that we're looking for, right? Enter answer. Now I need my keyboard, and I will say it's just signet. Submit. So it says 51GN1D. Numeric substitution. Oh, wait. 5 becomes an E. And the 1 becomes an A. It's an A, so it's a nut. So that should be nut. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. So the following is common. So this is a letters only field, the authorization. So the first one was the 5 from 3 p.m. That would be substituted by the E. Then number of adults, just 1 because there are 4 babies. So that's an A, so EA. Then it's 8, so there's just a G. And then N from 9, then it's 1.3. Oh, I looked at the wrong one. This 3 is a C. I moved that wrong. Okay, I know which answer to enter. It should be E, A, G, and C, D. Nope, still not correct. Okay, then I'm gonna take a hint. Or does anybody have a clue? Card 1 hints. Yeah, I'm just what is the information because I have the information and something I'm doing wrong. So signed. Oh, I had to make it work. Ah. Yeah, then it would have been signed. Yeah, okay, because I did that one wrong. Okay. My bad. Okay. Back to the cards. Cards 3 and 4. Flip them over. We do cards 3. You can hear a lot of noise nearby. Your audio recorder has identified the unimportant background noise. What is foreground? And card 4 might help us. Ooh. 4-1 is... Yeah, I don't think it's really clear for you to see it. Wow, the autofocus is definitely not working right now. Thank you for focusing. And now... No, it won't focus that much. Okay. So foreground has this symbol. That's repeating symbol. 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, 4-5. There's a buzz. A crack. Place, voice, stack. So this first one that looks like it's the Vea. Second foreground is that is Yip. And the other one is nothing. Or is it Whip? Is it yip or hub? Because it could be both. Well, the yip, hub, and riaf are the same. So, man, how do I read this? Oh, wait. If it's the same, then it's, oh, if you put them on it, this F. So the second one is F. It's a common letter. And the other one is the way Borak is A. So I guess, yeah. Then we get this one. That's the EOC. That's also the E, so that's an E, AF, E. And the fourth one is just yep, yet, and Bab, so that's an A. And number 5 is the one with the bump at the end. Or should be the ois. So this fish. And I have a feeling that the last one's a T. This tuck does a T. This a feast. A feast. Yeah, we got it correctly. Wow, this is really not focusing as much as I wanted to. And then use this one to zoom in. No, let's zoom in at most at this. Okay, we can take card 5 and flip it over. Card 5 says, okay, now that your notes are filled out, you have enclosed them in an official research package. What's the status of the packet? Okay. Sampled devil height, large, average, small. I don't know. And I have to compare it with others. Imps present, yes, no, uncertain. I don't know if a Tasmanian devil is big. Season collected during mating, birthing, or during other time of the year. Sample of devil weight, large, average, small. How do I know which is big and which is small? Field package 524136. Is that it? Again, 5 would be an E. That's not working. Yeah, it's a bit blurry. The zoom is, it works perfectly on the board, but I have to turn out off the auto zoom on this thing, and I don't know how yet. The autofocus. This is more or less than usual. I don't know. Then I need the information of the previous package. This is all the information I have so far. Okay, that's right, you're hearing a chorus of hissing, growling and screeching of several nearby devils who are eating from the same carcass. Though their screech may sound frightening, devils are actually quite shy, their nose is a big fear, nervous and establishing boundaries. Tasmanian devil is a keystone species in Tasmania, though, which means it's a very large impact on its ecosystem. Tassie devils are jokingly known as bush vacuum cleaners because they feed on any carrion they can find. Okay. But I have some information. I forgot. I can show you. There's some information about the Tasmanian devil. Physical attributes. So they're about the size of small dogs. They weigh on average 9 to 10 kilograms, and this previous one was 6.8, so that's less. So the sample of the devil weight is number 4. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was small, so that's an S. Stand about 30 centimeters tall, so it was 29, so I would say that's about average. You call 1 centimeter off small. Females typically smaller, weighing around 6 to 7. So that's also average on the weight, because it was a female that we measured. And standing about 24 centimeters tall, so this one was 29, so this one was larger. Almost messed this up. Let's see. Imps present. I don't know what they mean with that. Tessie devils keep several different dens in the area they live. While they're active in the night, the Tessie devil has been known to travel as far as 16 kilometers in a single evening. However, on average, a devil typically travels about 5 to 6 kilometers. We moved how many kilometers? 1.3, so that's less. So that's the E from less than usual. Any patterns? Tasmanian devil is largely crepuscular or nocturnal, meaning that it will probably be napping during the day and more active at night. Devils have fairly regular mating and birthing seasons. Mating happens mostly from February to March, while birthing happens between April and May, and we are in December. Young devils, also called imps, regularly leave the den and go out on their own between December and January. There were imps present because we had 4, so that was a yes on that. And then number 3, it was not mating, birthing, so it was another time of the year. D. And time sampled during walking or sleeping. 3 p.m. is during the day, so they were sleeping. And they does say, I have a feeling that's not the correct word, but that's the one I'm coming up with. They does say. See, that's not what they meant. But it's a large female, that's an L. Imps present, yes, that's an E. And it was not during mating or birthing, right? Yeah, because we are in December, so it was a different time of year. So that's during, another time is a D. And because sample devil was average, maybe we did that wrong. That was the weight. 6 to 7 kilograms, C was 6.8. So that's average. And then she was sleeping and it was less than usual. So yeah, just give me the answer of card 5, because I hate it when I think I have everything correct. Sealed. Oh, I forgot, it says file package 524. That's the order of the letters. See, I shouldn't do that when I'm just this warm. Oh, stupid. It says so on the card, which file package 524136. Yeah, that's the order of the letters. Okay, card 6. Flip it face up. Uh-oh. What's the distance? Maybe those background noises are important after all. Okay. Error. Unknown background audio detected. That's kind of like a combination of things. So I will show you. Go to board game. So this is the new card, and apparently we need this. But I don't know how to reach this. What's the distance between? It doesn't combine with any of these. It's definitely the bush, because the bush has something big at the end. And the thumb is there as well. No, that's not a thumb. Is it? Oh, why am I doing these hard puzzles live? Unknown audio attack. Is there anything that I know about distance? Do we have any information? Big pen? Nope. Numeric substitution, that's not. Marsupials? Not really. I need to figure. Oh, this is something I'm not good at. So basically, this helped me with the letter. So this is buzz. So it teaches me what the shape of the letters look like. So 1, 2, 3 is a B, and the U shape is actually a U, and then 3 and then 2 is a Z. Not that I have that any of those, but that is a and 1, 2, and 3 is a C, and 2, 3, 2 is an R, and then 3, 3, 3 is an A. Any of those combinations? Oh yeah, the first one I have. So first one's an R, and that's a U. R, U, and 2, and then lower. It's an M, rum, and that goes up is B, and that drop is not familiar which one. It's an L, rumble. That's an E, right? Is it an E? You would say it's an E. Yeah, it's an E. Rumble. The answer should be rumble. Rumble. Yeah, take card 7, 8, and 9 and flip them face up. 8, 9. Side nicknames: Overlook, Broadway, Atrium, Orchard, Granddad, Big Rock, Senate, Further, Green Grove, Dipper, Melody, Little Rock, Solace, Tranquility, Delta, and Reading. And the star means food. And there are some things over here as well. Avoid all sites with fallen leaves. Pass through exactly 1 devil den site and 1 watering hole. A dry space with 2 spaces of food will always contain a devil den. Dry space with 2 spaces of food. Okay. You won't take a minute to chart the course back to your car. Navigating this forest won't be easy. The river will be tricky to traverse through the rain. Good thing you took time earlier to draw up these directions. And then it shows you one weird symbol. If it has a dot like Z does, that means that you have to hop over a rock. Okay. And we have to start here. But I saw in the information the big pen. Oh, that's a different thing. Okay, I saw something. So we start here. If it has a dot, you have to, like the C does, which C has a dot. Apparently this has a C, and that's why it... Yeah, right. I have to jump over a rock. And I'm guessing this information does nothing yet. I have to go here, and I have to start here. What's the star doing? That's food. So pass through exactly one devil's den side and one watering hole. This is a watering hole, this is a devil's den. A dry space within two spaces of food always contains a devil den, and this one contains food. I have no idea how to navigate that thing. This isn't endangered. Yes, it is. Look, it's endangered rescue. Okay. So the den is most likely one within two spaces of food. So this one's 1, 2 space. And it says within two spaces. So it needs to be dry, so it cannot be wet. But this says it has food. This says it has food. And does it also mean it doesn't have any creatures? Oh, because it's a den, because then... So... Now the exit's probably not it, so... This is too far away. No, that's also possible, right? 3... And it's dry, so 3, 4, 8, 13 is an option. Void sites with fallen trees, so I cannot go to 5, 6, 7. Those are out. Is there something I can do without the birds? One watering hole, so I have to go to... No, 6 doesn't make sense, 9 also not, 15 is an option, or 1 is an option. But did I meet any birds? Except that the den will never make a den adjacent to a predator, which is the bird. So 3 will not be it, 4 is optional, 14 is also optional, and 8 is also not. So I have to go through that. If I start 15, 16, and I don't need to go there, so 12 will be next, 11, 3. Well, I want to go, oh, but then I can do 4 and do the exit. Okay. I will never have seen this. I'm looking at the answer. No, yeah, you should see the bold letters. I don't even see the letters being bold. So this is not the best one, but I would say detour because that's your answer. Okay. What were you glad for earlier? This river has been tricky to draw up this direction. And it says the sea has a dot. Wow, I don't see a dot on the sea anyway. Did I get a misprint or something that I don't see the things that they are talking about? For this one I need the big pen. Okay. Then this is letters. These are letters. So this be P A T H, path of stable, path of stable, path of stable rocks. That's what this says. And then it says and then it says the sea has a dot. The sea, my seas don't have a dot. If it has a dot like sea does, how does sea have a dot? That means hop over that rock. Which rocks are we talking about? Am I really that bad at this? Oh, that's again to the pig pen because the sea has a dock, so it says. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I'm not. Oh, my son is here. I I have to draw the path that it's doing. So I would have seen how they come up with that solution, because I would never guess that. So we have a pig pen. So we have to follow these lines based on the letters. I cannot have both of them, because I have to go up and left, right, 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 right. Then the V is go up, up, and then oh yeah, that's definitely gonna mess things up. So it's up, but I jump over, hop over that rock. So that means I'm not drawing anything. So I have to do this, left, then go up twice, then go left, then go up twice, then go right, and then I have X. X is a hop, so skipping that letter. Then is going down couple times, then I'm going right again. The V is going up, and then I go down a bit. Wait, no, I go down, I go right, I go up, I go right one more, I go down again, then I hop, and then the V is going up 3 times, 1, 2, 3. The A is going diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going up, and then oh yeah, it does write the letter, the word sun. Okay, sun. Yay! You stop under the cover of a large mountain ash tree, which is native to Tasmania and is the largest flowering plant in the world. You're relieved to be almost back to your car. You stock your gear as the wind changes. Take cards 10, 11 and 12 and flip them face up. I might need those. Then rain has started to splatter on your sketchbook. Maybe you can rewrite the marsupial data quickly. Then we have 11. Oh, we have more of those frames. That's a kangaroo and that's a wombat, I guess. And more creatures. Okay. We definitely have more creatures. What do these things say? December 7. Eastern, no spots on tail, napping on one of her in one of her dens. Doesn't get too close, but enough for me to count her for something. Let me have things. Might be for a later puzzle, might be for the same. Center, tiny eyes, bear, typical bear, spotted in a burrow, long claws, no nail to speak of. December 10, good size, 35 kilogram light, gray coat, hairy upper. Got to hear the clocking. So the smudge. So we have, do we have marsupials? Yeah, Tasmanian marsupials. Tasmanian wombat, I guess. Yeah, I don't feel like really getting all that. Order them by date they are written. Yeah, that part I got. Bright red opened its mouth, gave at me. So I have to guess which creatures they are and then figure out which. Oh, then I have to guess which part is missing on the body. Okay. That's gonna be weird because then I have to recognize the creature, then figure out. That's too much work. Why am I doing this actually? Yay! It was Joey's. 13, 14, and 15. Oh. Road closures just ahead. Maybe exit now for a quick veggie pizza instead. That sounds delicious, but what are we doing here? Strong wind forces you to exit into a small town. You wait it out at the Vista Center and then leave town. The route from the Vista Center to the highway takes 7th to 10th to 4th to 16th to 3rd to 6th to 19th. Holy, okay. Attention, on one of the digital road sign has burned its bulbs. Yeah, this one says something, but I don't know what. If it has 3 dashes in the top, that means it's a T. So let's figure out what it says. Do we have any other language? This is C, at least. The other one would be. Do we have an example of the other letter? That's not a C, it's not a D. I don't see any bottom letters with that type of bottom. So I don't know. This one has 2 angles over here. That would be could be the O, because it's the only one that. No, it's the L. Low, and that I'm guessing this is an S then. And that's an E, and that's a D. Closed. And this is an S again. Closed. That's, I think that's the N. Yeah, looks like it. Second. S, and then which letter is that? Second, 6th, it's an H, I'm guessing, yeah. Second, 6th, E. There's an A. It's a G then, I guess. A. Then this is 10th. 10th. And then it's S again, followed by the ice 16th, and then it's the 20th, I guess. Looks like it. When the yes, and then it was on is two is one is that and two is that letter. Is where did I see that letter? One is something with a low. And two is B. Yeah. One is A and two is B. So closed. Second, 6th, 8th, 10th, 16th, 20th. One is A and two is B. Take the 7th, the 10th to the 10th, the 10th to the 4th. Attention, one digital road sign has burned out bulbs. Yeah, I figured that out and I figured out what it said. Take the 7th to the 10th, but the 10th is closed. 10th to the 4th. The 4th to the 16th. The 16th is closed. And how do I go from the 4th to the 3rd? And 7th to the 10th. 7th is closed. I have to go from the 7th to the 4th, so that's that one. So that will be 7, 18, 9, 4. Then from the 4th to the 3rd, the 16th is closed. That will be 4 to 12 to 15, and then the 3rd, and then 3rd to 19th. The 19th is not closed, but 6 is. And the scenic route 3rd to 19th, that is then 11th and then 19th. And 19th, that's the. What did I see on my way? Then I probably have to find numeral. That would be G, 18 would be R, 9 would be I, 4 would be A, 12 would be. Why do I have a feeling that it would say gridlock? 11 would be K and 19 gridlocks. What did you say on the way? Gridlocks? That makes sense since roads are done. Yeah, gridlocks. We solved it. Okay, 16 and 17. We have more of these. So where are the other ones? I have this one. I have this one. I have that one. And I know there's another one. Okay, let's puzzle this thing together. That would be something like this. Okay. Your keycard was damaged during the torrential storm, but you need to get your samples to the lab. What's the status? Scan the ID. Enter the badge code below. So, am I following this symbol? This scan the ID card or enter the badge code below. Yeesh. So that badge code, if I'm starting from there, that means that that symbol I don't have. So I have no symbol looking up like this. This one is also not a possibility. Is there a reason why we cannot enter all these values? Why is that at 33? Why is that at 33? Man, this one is hard. Yeah, that part I got. The scanner shows your sequence, but each sequence is missing an element of the sequence. Yeah, you need to figure which icon from the key card can replace each of the question marks on the key card. Oh wait, this is rotating, so what I'm missing here is the 3. And this one I'm missing 33. Then next up is 555. And that comes from 2, 3, and that's 5, so that's 4, 4, 4. And then we do old numerical touchpads. Every time losing a half, so that's 8, 8, 8. Then next one would be even bigger circle outlining, so that would be 33 again. And then 1, 2, 3, and the next one's 4, so that's 7, 7, 7. Done. And then up to, well, that's just missing diamonds, so that's 33 again. And the last one is just rotating a tad, so that will be 3 again, I guess. Yeah. So 3 stands for D. 33 is E. That's easy to do. That's D. 555 is L. 444 is I. 888 is V. 777 is R. And that means the answer is delivered. Delivered. Yay! Take card 18 and place it face up. What is it time for? You're finally home. You are exhausted from your trek. Antenna troubleshooting guide. Use pages 1 to 17 as resources. Keep hidden. Nothing special. It says something. It has words on the back. Not all of them, but. Oh, it's a puzzle. Let's create a puzzle. Let's fix this puzzle. So yeah, this should be covered. So we're just actually making a puzzle. That's not it. Yeah, that's like this. And let's see, that would be something like this. This goes like here, and this goes underneath here. Do I have some big back? I think that's will probably go here. This looks like you, and that means that you are going here. This will go here. This will be here. Oh, this goes here. This goes here. It goes all the way to the side. Let me move it. Thank you for that subscription, dear son. Are you home, by the way? So this tail end goes here, then this comes here. I need to move it even further. So this is the biggest spoiler. I kind of knew this part was coming because I knew the penguin also had a puzzle at the end with the cards that you were playing with. So there's a tail over here. Now if this wrong, this one needs to go here. And nobody says, Dutch, you're making the puzzle all wrong. And this goes here. One, two, three, minus 10, minus 13. So minus 4 is 4. Okay, now I have to figure out what sentence they want me to make. This minus 4 is, so that's 2, I guess. So is real. Minus 4 is 4. Species. Minus 13, that's also 2. Save. The race to save endangered species is real. So minus 4, that's pointing to this one. So I'm guessing that's the 4th letter. Because 8 minus 4. So what's that doing? Okay, let's see. 8 minus 4, 4. So the 4th letter species would be the C. I'm just guessing. Yeah, already in bed. I totally didn't hear you pass me. Then minus 13, that's 2. That would be the A. And 1 plus 0, so that would be the R. And then minus 1 is also 1. That goes to the T. Card. 4 minus 2 twice. So O. 2 plus 3 is 5. Cartoon. Minus 4 is 2. Cartoons. That should be the word. Why am I seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top? I would say it says cartoons. Cartoons. Exactly! Yay! Many people think of the Tasmanian devil as a whirling tornado of a cartoon character. You've been home for almost 2 hours. So that was halfway through my stream. Halfway through my first part of the stream. Okay. But you have seen that these animals are much more than that. They might look or sound frightening at first glance, but Tessie Devils seem to be a perfect reminder not to judge a book by its cover. Tessie Devils are currently classified as endangered, but many people are working hard to give the species the best possible chance of survival. If you are interested in helping the effort to preserve the Tasmanian devil, you can help by spreading the word about these fascinating creatures or checking out groups like Save the Tasmanian Devil Appeal. Cool. You're going to sleep. See you tomorrow. Good night. Yeah, I am going to the office tomorrow. Well, today. The race to save endangered species is real, and by working together we can increase the chance of survival for these Tasmanian devils. Check score. Yeah, I took a couple of hints. I did not. I was not in my most sane thing. So yeah, we did a puzzle as well. Now I have to order these cards in correct order, but that's perfectly doable. So I will put them back in order, back in the box, and maybe a couple years from now I will play them again. So, can we raid somebody? That's the other thing. Because, yeah, this stream is done. I mean, now we have to raid somebody. So, anybody live right now that we could raid? Not really in the board gaming world. Nope. That's too bad. Would have loved to raid somebody, but yeah, that's not happening. So yeah, we're not gonna raid anybody currently. So that's it. That's it for today. But we did 2 games in a little over 2 hours. I have to go to bed as well. I have 1 more day of work at the office and a lot of other stuff to do. So I will be back on Sunday morning for my Dutch stream. So if you want to learn Dutch or just interested in what I'm going to do in Dutch, yeah, you're welcome. And if you speak Dutch, that's even better. And then I need to make a schedule for next week. Next week it's going to be hot again, and I don't like it. It's going to be another heat wave. I don't know if that's happening already on Thursday or if it's postponed to Friday. So I have to see what I'm scheduling for Thursday as of yet. There will be coffee crowdfunding on Tuesday. But for the Thursday, I don't know what I will be playing because I don't know how hot it will get or anything. I still have Euphoria that I want to play, and I don't think I have any other new. Well, Computer Junkyard has a solo mode, but I don't like the solo mode. So basically, I'm kind of disappointed in the game altogether. It's currently 39, and you're not happy. 39 degrees, yeah, I totally get that. We're not hitting those temperatures next week. We came close to it last week. I think we will hit a little 30 plus, but not 39. We're not approaching the 40. So yeah, it's not fun. FIFA will be on soon, I know, but yeah, my boss won't like it when I'm at the office. Like, so that's not gonna happen. I will watch the replays this morning. AC, you know I live in Europe, right? This kind of heat normally is at most 5 times a year, 5 days in a year. And I'm not buying a whole expensive AC unit for just those 5 days. If it was like, okay, half the time of the year, sure, but yeah. But no, I'm also, this is a rental, so getting an AC in here, I have to get approval first to get it. So yeah. Board Games James, are you about to go live? Because I still need to raid somebody. I just finished this puzzle. Yeah, I like it. I was just not in the right mood to actually do a puzzle, apparently. I was like, I don't have the patience for this right now. Normally I do. And I made some stupid mistakes and not everything was clear. Mine basically felt useless, but that hit, I can imagine. When I was in the States like 2 years ago during Gen Con and the week before, it was also in the 40s in Boston and New York and Philadelphia. Philadelphia was over the 40s. That was nuts. It was not safe to go outside. And I was like, yeah, okay, sure, I will go visit the Liberty Bell. Then I saw a line of like 45 minutes outside, full in the sun. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing that. So yeah, I think we stayed at the hotel almost the entire day because it was just too hot to go outside. You're coming to my side of the world? Are you sure? Not saying it's better over here, but why are you coming to our side of my side of the world? Are you going to BerlinCon, right? That's why you're coming to this side. I've never been to BerlinCon. Cannot go to all the cons. The game table is full of cell piles. The UFSA on this side of the planet. Well, it does exist, AC. We just choose not to. And yeah, it gets uncomfortable, but just for a couple of days. And we save the planet by not using an AC. Even though we have solar power, and especially with warm weather, yeah, solar power is like, hey, look at how powerful I am. Lost your job? Yeah, I saw. It's too sad to hear, man. I hope you find something new soon. How long will you be in my side of, well, on my continent? Well, like that. But you will be in Germany, so that's still pretty far away from me, to be honest. It's not like I hop in a car and drive to Berlin. That's like a 12-hour drive. That's like, I cannot do that on a whim. So that's definitely not happening. Munich in 5 days. Well, Munich is also over 8 hours. It's an hour by plane. I know that because my boss flew me out to Munich once. My previous boss. I had a great time in Munich. I do like Munich. I've never been to Berlin though. No, we don't have your €1 flights. Definitely not. And also, I'm saving up because I have vacation time coming by the end of August when I'm going to London for a week. And then I also have to save up money for Spiel that's coming. And might have to sell some games to create extra funds. If you get a job, yeah, Essen is not cheap. I'm actually discussing with a friend of mine. He's considering renting a caravan or a camper and just park on P2 with that thing. I'm like, okay, where do I put all my games? In my car the whole time? Doesn't feel safe. At least when I had a B&B, I brought them back up. 4 stories up, no elevator. Bringing your entire day loot up, and at the final day bringing it all back down into the car. It was, well, I lost some weight. I will always lose about 3 to 4 kilos while being at Spiel. Yeah, it is very popular but hard to get a spot. Yeah, otherwise I was like, yeah, I can see a hotel that should cost me about €280. That's like 15 minutes by car, so that's also doable. So yeah. Well, I'm pixelated and weight check. Currently 140. Yeah, that's quite accurate. I'm not losing any more weight currently. I had a scale that says, well, you're about 136. Then I got a new scale and that says, well, you know what, now you're 143. And I'm like, shit. You just stay in Düsseldorf, way cheaper. Yeah, but yeah, I'm driving by car. I did stay in Düsseldorf a lot. Last year I was staying around the corner from the Lusas. Literally around the corner. So basically it was 500 meters away from them. Could walk that. The only issue there with their place is like parking is such a... I did like my location, but the parking was a hassle. Let's see, an Airbnb around the time of Spiel. Only necessary. Did you not remember? Düsseldorf, Germany. Yay, add dates. 21st of October. That's the Wednesday, and leaving on the Monday the 26th. Search. I've seen hotels cheaper than that. Why is it suddenly so expensive? Where did Elusas live again? Yeah, I can get a hotel closer by. So maybe check something else. Anyway, I'm gonna close off. I'm gonna drink something, cool down, and then go to bed. I wish you all a good night. I don't see any other board game streamers right now. Otherwise, I would have raided into them. Have a good night. See you all either on Sunday or on Tuesday for coffee and crowdfunding. Bye bye.